Hello, how are you? My name is Saul, mortgage broker. Um, I'm based in Sydney. I can serve anyone anywhere from Australia. Today I'm gonna talk about, how to get, better interest rate in 2021. Okay, so um, the first thing you need to get a low interest rate is the high deposit. So for the first home buyer, 10% plus LMI insurance. Um, yeah, you can buy a home with 8.5% money saved. But then if you have about 13% of the property, you save interest for the first home buyer. Second home buyer, obviously 20% minimum deposit. And if you also have a parents as a guarantor, that means you don't need deposit and you save a lot of interest. Okay. And so you just ask your parents, for the first home buyer, if they could be your guarantor. Or you are the first home buyer, you have low deposit when you bought it, but after a while you saved up equity in the home, then you can ask your bank to reduce the interest rate now that you build up your equity in the home. Okay. And fixed rate is also 0.5 to 0.7% cheaper than the variable rate, but there are negatives come with the fixed rate. That's not the topic of the Facebook Live, so I talk to you later. And if you're having a construction loan, the loan you get to build your home, then you can't really fix it until you finish building your home. And also, if you buy investment property, the interest rate's usually higher than the owner-occupier loan. Okay, because you could get tax deduction on the interest. Okay, and if you are employee, your interest rate cheaper than self-employed with less documents. And self-employed, they usually try to pay less tax. So the less tax they pay, the less there's borrowing power. But if they want to borrow higher, they pay higher interest rate. Okay, and your credit history good, you pay bill on time, all the bills including your phone bills, then your interest rate is cheap. If you don't pay bill on time, your interest rate higher than standard. And also, if you pay principal and interest when you do repayment, the rate is cheaper than if you pay interest only. So if you self-employed, get financials up to date, pay bill on time, if you buying your own home to live, pay principal and interest instead of interest only. That's before you get mortgage. Okay, after you get a home loan, after a while, if you think your friends telling you paying high interest, just come and tell me. I don't charge you anything. I shop around for you. I also look at what you got and see, are you better off going to another bank or staying with the bank, staying with the current bank? If you're better off staying with the current bank, don't worry. I give you free tips how to go back to your bank and ask to get discount on the interest rate, unless you on a fixed rate, of course. But if I think you're better off leaving your bank, going somewhere else, I go through filter, make sure you have enough equity in your home. You still have the same borrowing power you want to borrow now. So if that satisfies, then I'll take you to the next bank. But then I only take you only if I have a better option than your current bank. Okay, so if you think you're paying high interest on your mortgage, please come to me. I don't charge you anything. I not only save you interest rate, I'm also a CPA qualified broker. So I have a qualification and I have a passion to teach you how to pay off mortgage fast and how to structure the loan properly so you have a room to build up your property portfolio, because property is the safest asset, and if you buy it right, you could make a lot of money in the long run. So I help you pay off loan faster, reduce interest rate, and build up your property portfolio, meaning help you buy more and more property. Okay, so you can reach me anytime. I have a contact number on the post, or you can message me. Okay, so yeah, and these are the facts which will help you how to reduce your interest rate, or if you're buying a house, how to get low rate on your home loan. Okay, yeah, I hope this is helpful to you, and if you think this will help your friends, please share it. Please share it to your friends. Yeah, you can text them. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, have a nice day. Bye bye.